My life would have been more wonderful. It really would. It would have been more wonderful with a home communion group. I would have learned how to take every single one of my human problems, my little hidden things, and share them with a group of adult people, not just from my family, but from other families, so that we're really talking about the evils that the human family engages in, pride and selfishness, and more focused on money and style. My life would have been more wonderful with a home communion group full of joyful adults who totally clear their consciences together as family. This is what Jesus taught. This is what was going on for 300 years. I did not know that. This is the upshot of touring Christianity for 24 years. People have forgotten this. It's bad. It's horrible. They have left out the one thing that keeps you saved and at peace with God. Now, I'm going to talk about this stuff. Do not fear the disapproval and negativity of mere humans, and don't be saddened by their insults. This is what I'm going to tell you. If a mommy and daddy and other families sat together with celebration saying, we get to open our hearts and let God clean them up. You kids get to hear how adults have problems and how we admit our problems. Okay, kids, everybody gets angry. Is there somebody you have anger or bitterness towards? The freedom that I could have had, a faithful marriage, a high purpose, a focus on priorities. How? Because I was sharing my weaknesses. I know my weaknesses, but nobody ever taught me to share them and show them. I could have been sharing my weaknesses, my faults, my sins, my laziness, and my pride and selfishness. I could have had a much better life for decades if the church at large was doing what Jesus taught and what they did for the first 300 years. I'm telling you, the church gatherings that we grew up in have been wrong. Just focusing on the business of the information about Jesus and prophetic word and baptisms and teaching and all the places in the scriptures, just focusing on the information of Jesus does not help the family and the life. You've got to come together as Jesus declared.